What the crap? That is the stupidest looking character design. It looks like somebody tried to give him Sephiroth hair. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh? Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Oh, the twists just keep coming.
The Neo World program was. It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? Ugh. I already know how I can be saved. Choose graduate. I see.
I just need to choose graduate then.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless, happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here.
Why couldn't we just shut it down and then reboot the thing without Junko inside of it, and rebuild the Hajime persona to re-upload into whatever his name was, Kamakura.
I can't allow the Future Foundation to
2:30 in the morning, my brain is like completely done, but I want to know!
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear, all because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
I mean, this is kind of harsh, but you could graduate, and then once everybody wakes up, you just go kill all of the Junko people before they can do anything.
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
I'm sure there's a reason that wouldn't
true
work,
despair.
or they wouldn't do it, but, you know. It's a thought.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Oh, we gotta do one of these?
If everyone can overcome despair,
I
you
only
guys
have
should be
one.
able to grasp true hope.
If our memories
I don't
up
wanna
until
shoot
now
hope.
disappear,
I don't want to contradict hope.
I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think
Well,
I'm a
hang on.
fool.
What's going on with the interface?
I
Can't even
want
use my
to see
silencer.
Peko one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
I don't really know what I'm supposed to activate there. Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose? To choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Hello? What's happening?
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much.
You look like Nagito, dude.
Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden, don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever 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 and ever.
Okay then. We're in the negative zone. On the beach. Okay.
Right! A game reset!
High Hill?
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
What does Nihil mean? Surging emotions, gentle words. Hope should be expected, despair should be ended, bullets should be fired. Nothing exists? That doesn't seem like something I want to shoot at anything.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess
Could
it's
shoot
fine
it
to
at
stay
that,
like
but I
this
don't want
for
to
a
shoot it
while.
at this. I don't want to fire at this bullet.
Master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki!
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
I'm so confused.
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
I still can't use my ability.
I've prepared you a training regiment.
I think it's regimen.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Hello?
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right! A game reset!
I don't...
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
I don't know what to do.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to
I only have
forget
one
us.
option, and it seems like a trap.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki!
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
So...
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Oh, wait! I can absorb things! What was this again? Okay, I think I have an option here. Part of the game...
Right. A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia.
Yes! Yes! I found a way around the trap!
Who are you?
Chiaki.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed, and to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Yes!
Do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
What the crap?
I have no talent at all.
Why
I was
is
even betrayed by the academy I admired so
Why does he have
much.
such ridiculous hair?
I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself.
So many statements.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Chiaki, give me a word.
You should even be able to create the future.
Thank you. This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even... I don't want to disappear.
Yes!
I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Yes!
Who cares what will happen to the world?
Yes!
I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like
Just
I'll be
keep talking, I'll keep shooting.
There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. Even so, I can't choose the future. Even so.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
I have no talent at all. Even so,
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Buttons! Mashing! Time!
I will not even remember why everyone died.
Thumb hurts!
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
Ah! Come on.
Echo one
There
more
we go.
time. If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not our responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear,
Storing
I will
power!
not even remember
More mashing the button. Come on.
why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I hope this is powered up soon. My thumb really hurts.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
Come on!
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
How many more times do I need to press this button?
It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope
Switching
and they're both
thumbs.
despair.
Switching thumbs.
A conclusion will never be fucking
My left
reached.
thumb is not as good as my right thumb.
You can't lose hope!
I'm trying.
If the memories we made here disappear,
How much longer do I have to do this?
why everyone died.
Are you kidding me? I just have to hold the button
We don't rid the
down.
world of despair.
I'm so
The tragedy
stupid.
will start once again.
I want to see Echo one more time. You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear,
I'm not
I will
doing
even
this.
remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start.
It's just like auto
Turn
firing.
back into we might be killed by the
This is your responsibility.
It's not our responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and they're both. A conclusion will never.
No, that's wrong. It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
It's literally gone Super Saiyan.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
You
Okay.
despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn
Oh, I
for
have to
hope
do this
because
part
you
first.
despair. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close
shut
your
up.
eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up.
That's what I'm telling you to do.
This game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I missed it.
damn it!
You despair because you
Ah!
yearn for hope because you just let's finish this already.
I have infinite slashes. I'm just going nuts.
Close your eyes and cover your ear. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Oh, I think I have to get rid of the
Damn it.
purple
You despair
statements?
because you yearn for hope because you let's
Or do I just need to swing the sword? I don't know.
Close your eyes and cover your ear. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Come on, this is a dramatic moment. I need to get this right.
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
There
I'll
we go. I
never
just
let
hit it.
anyone choose again!
Oh, we gotta do this again. All the things I'm really bad at.
You have no argument.
At least I have infinite ammo.
Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. What is this crappy feeling? I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You're not hope.
How am I missing everything?
I don't want to lose anything. The future will make you suffer. You have no argument. I
Beaver
don't
time
want
saves me
anything.
again.
You have no argument. There's no hope. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. What is this crappy feeling? I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything. No, that's wrong.
Chiaki!
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this, all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh? But...
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
You say that, but the theme song is starting,
It would be
Junko!
strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
And we did it! We've finally gotten to the end of this trial! And I still got a damn B! But that's okay. We're moving on.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
I didn't really think this would end with a magical girl rabbit fighting a giant high schooler. With rainbow ribbons.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. Too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair. That is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
Thanks.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
We could just let them watch the recording of the events. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
All you wanted to say was thank you?
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. End. And I got some presents. Giant cell phone. And I'll save. And so the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event, smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, an incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future, as long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case.
I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Then let's go. We must create our own future.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
So much for mutilating their bodies. All he did was get a haircut. Epilogue, the day before the future. I guess there's actually an epilogue, it's just the credit roll. Alright guys, that was a trip. What a game. I mean, it's kind of hard to come up with thoughts, because it's literally like 3 a.m. I am so tired, but I really like this. Honestly, up until the last chapter of this game, I was kind of thinking that I preferred the first game. It was a little bit too over the top. The executions were kind of crazy. The situations were a little bit crazy. I already hinted, or I kind of figured out that this was all a simulation inside of a computer. I wasn't really seeing how it related to the first game at all, so I was sort of like, I don't know. It just seemed like the first game was more grounded, but that ending was pretty awesome. I really liked how they pulled everything back together. At least 3 members of the original cast coming back was great. Junko was the villain again. I feel like I had to think about that one before I'm 100% sure I liked it. But it was at least good to see Junko back. She was a good character. So it was an interesting game. I feel like I can't give my full thoughts on it right now because my brain is functioning at such a low level. Such a low level. It doesn't work right now. Me no think good is what I'm trying to say. But, I think I do want to continue with this series. I think next up on my recording list is Persona 5 Royal. But I've been told by a bunch of people, don't play 3 yet. Play a spin-off game called Danganronpa Despair Girls. It's technically a spin-off, but they said it has way more to do with the plot than you'd think. It's worth playing before you play 3. I've had a bunch of people tell me that I probably won't even like 3, which makes me nervous, but I told them not to tell me why. So we'll see. I'm still planning to do it. I own it, so I might as well play it. I don't waste the money I spent on it. But we'll do that one coming up. It's on the list. Hopefully not too long. I know I gotta get through Persona 5, because apparently I'm incapable of picking a game to play for a Let's Play unless it's like 400 hours long. So we'll see. But I hope you've enjoyed watching this at least. I appreciate it if you've made it all the way through with me. This is crazy game, and once again, my ability to voice these characters is not up to 16-person plus cast of people with such widely varied voices, and, you know, putting me up against a bunch of professional voice actors, it's not going to be great. But I just never feel right about just leaving text for you to read on screen while I'm completely silent. And if I just read them all in the same voice, it's boring, so hopefully that wasn't annoying. And anyway, we're coming through the credits here. I don't really have a ton more review to say, just because I'm so tired and I'm listening to myself talk, and I'm like, what am I saying? But yeah, that was really interesting. I enjoyed that game a lot. I mean, I stayed up this late to finish it because I wanted to know what happened. But yeah, they had some red herrings that were pretty interesting. I don't even know if the Nagito, like Makoto thing was actually a intentional red herring or if I distracted myself. I do want to sit down and see if Nagito Komaeda is an anagram of Makoto Naegi. I feel like it could be, but I never actually sat down and figured it out. That seems like a red herring. I was confused at the beginning by why a lot of the characters seemed very similar and why Byakuya was in the game. And honestly, I feel like the biggest letdown of the whole game for me is the fact that they included Byakuya in the beginning, like Fat Byakuya in the beginning, purely to confuse us, and then wrote it off as some ultimate imposter later and really never addressed it again. Especially if they were going to bring Byakuya back in the end anyway. I'm just sort of... I feel a little bit cheated by that one, because I spent so much time wondering about why Byakuya was there, and the answer is, we wanted to mess with the player, and come up with a flimsy excuse for doing that later. And I just expect more from this game, you know? I think most of their narrative decisions are better than that, usually. And I especially like in the end, similar to the first game, because again, this was another thing I was gonna say, is that the first game felt like your actions had consequences, and the message was you can't undo the past. You can't rewrite your story. Bad things happen. You do bad things. You hurt other people. You can't erase that, but you can move forward, and that's really the only thing you can do. And that is not a message games tell a lot, you know. There's usually some out. There's like a... You can bring everybody back, you can move on, you don't have to live with the consequences of decisions that you made or that others made for you. And the whole game, I was so nervous once I figured out that this was a computer simulation. Because I was like, they're gonna come up with a way to give us a get-out-of-jail-free card. I was worried. Like, I trusted them after the first game, but I was worried that they would bring everybody back to life in the end. Or that it wouldn't matter, or that no one would have died. And I thought that that would really undercut that message that, like, your actions can't be undone, and that you have to live with it. But they didn't. They came up with a way to kind of walk that middle line. It wasn't all depressing in the end. They did pull a little bit of a Deus Ex Machina, but it felt earned. And we're at the end of the credits, so I've blabbed through them. And that's what Monokuma sounds like in Japanese. Is there an after-credits scene here? I have obtained an Easter egg. And an Usami keyring. Or a strap. And a Danganronpa if. I don't know what that is.
Danganronpa.
And then we're back to the island here. What is the novel? Oh, it's a light novel. About a woman with a machine gun. Oh, you know what? I bet that's Junko's sister. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look it up. I don't know what that is. This is not... Okay. There's a bunch of stuff here that I can look into later. But yeah, I've played the game. I enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. If you've made it this far, you know, as always, thank you. I always appreciate it. I'm not a professional videographer, let's player, voice actor, anything. I'm just a weird guy who likes doing this for fun. So, thank you all. Have a great night, day, whatever you're doing. I'm gonna go to sleep right now in this chair. Bye.